Hi guys, I'm King Father McHale, and this is my loyal and somewhat deadly knight friend, Old Dirty Pastor.
What's up, fellas?
And we're going to show you a castle that we've both had a part in building. We've been working on it for a long time.
I didn't have much part, but a little bit, I guess.
We've been building it for a long time, and I'll just give you an overview of it. You can see down there where Pastor is our farms. They're outside the castle walls. You can see there's the castle walls there on my screen. And that's like where the town is outside the castle, but still kind of inside the walls, so it's all safe and shit. And there you can see
NPC villagers.
Yeah, NPC villagers. I'll go down there. Pastor. Uh-oh. I think it's storming here in real life, so hopefully I don't get shut off. See, here we have our market with my loyal subjects shopping and stuff. Here we have a hotel. But all your basics. I mean, the town's all finished. If you went into one of these houses, for example, you could see that it would be finished. With beds in the motel. You've got a little bar there.
A lot of detail.
Back here you can see we kind of have like the ritzier district. Up here on the hill, these houses are a little nicer. They have 2 floors and they have the big stone fireplaces. Nothing in the chest, but then there's beds up there in the loft. You can see down there, that's the lighter wood, that's the market. And then this big building here, this is kind of our out castle. So if anything would come from that direction, across the river there, they would have to come through here. You can see we have our little, like, where you'd have to pay tolls if you came into the castle. And then right here is one of our major barracks. And the barracks are more or less all the way completed. And then you can see they have a mess hall back in here. So that's one of the city's major garrisons here at this out castle. Now the walls are pretty cool because they're totally connected all the way around. You can see in here is one of our cisterns that the people would have access to because it leads right down into the main city, but the guards are also close to it. But other sources of water, which this NPC's bathing in it right now, which is not cool, but we have a well there. And there's another little well there. But yeah, that's the town, and if we go up from above you can see it's pretty cool. And then we have the main castle here, which its entrance is like so. Right here you can walk right into the main throne room if you want. We can see we have some like colors on the wall or whatever they're called, standards. Then there's a king's throne here. Which I can sit in. There we go. Nice. Loyal subject, come here and sit at my left.
Wouldn't the queen sit to your left?
You are my queen.
Oh, yeah, typical.
You can see that's from there, and of course all these things are connected from the inside, but it's hard for me to move around there, so I'll just take it from over here. Here we have our dining hall, where the king would eat, and again there's standards on the wall.
I think that's one thing that I did. I think I helped build a standard. That was about it.
That's true. There's a flower.
I probably put a flower somewhere, yeah.
In any case, there's my chair there at the end of my table. Old Dirty Pastor has his own table. It's not in this room.
It's in the kids section.
This is where this is where everybody else would eat. They have their own private dining section here. Down here's my kitchen. Takes a full staff to cook all my meals every day. But they work hard at it, they never fuck around. And you can see all of this castle's connected. So like from there at those kitchens you would be able to walk and you can make your way clear over, you would be able to walk clear to like the outer garrison and stuff like that, which is cool. And that's true of everything. And you can see at the top of each one of these towers there's a completed garrison, so on each tower there's a barracks. So if you would go across to each one of these major towers. So there's 4 major barracks within this castle, which is cool. Now from this side you can't get in, so there's like an outer wall here with the flame pits going across it, which is pretty cool. What else? I guess we'll go to the roof. This is my ramparts here at the top, inspired by one of me and Pastor's favorite pastimes, which is Dungeon Defenders. And then on my roof, this is my other cistern, and I tried to design these like if it was raining. This right here, collect rainwater. And then there's a roof cistern, so that way the castle can recycle some of that water. So these are supposed to be like drainage ditches where water would capture, and then it would run down into the cistern here. Which is cool. And then this is my map room, so the king can come up here and look at his kingdom. So you can see right there, that's supposed to be where my castle is. And then the wood planks represent the town, and then this, if you would look at my map, is a pretty close reconstruction of what my world looks like, with the trees being forests and things like that.
Pretty awesome idea.
Yeah, I really like this here.
I do.
When I look at it, I always think I could have done something better, but... And then
I don't know, dude. It's pretty clutch.
Take my staircase downstairs and we'll go to my king's bedroom.
I've yet to see somebody's castle with a world map in it like that.
Here's my hounds, and there's my bedroom. So my master bed has like the eagle in front of it on the carpet. You can see I have dual fireplaces, and then it just looks out over the ocean there. I actually built into this, and this isn't a getaway, but this castle actually has a lot of different like secrets in it. Is King's Court, and I don't know if this is functional in there or not, because I was messing with it the other day, but if you would run down this, so if the castle is under siege, the king can like escape. And this goes underneath the castle, and then this goes to like an old tower that's like built out in the mountains.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, these things are all over. I can't remember some of them. But this literally brings you out into like a busted up old tower out here in the woods. So it brings you out to this like rundown tower. And it's out here in the trees, so the king can escape from outside the castle walls if something happens.
Looks like that tower's been breached.
Over here, if you look at the overall view of the castle, give you the sky-high view. You can see that I built a seawall there, so I would have like a port for my castle. There you can see the overall view, so you can see like the towns there at the top inside the walls. Then there's your main castle. And then you can see right there next to the castle is my Godswood, which is just like a big forest that the king goes into and chills out and shit, because no one else can go in there. But anyway, the port's built with this seawall here. Which again is connected in here to this room, which isn't really much, just like a red carpeted room right now. See, it leads into different things. You can see down into this hallway there, and eventually I plan to build like another harbor where like your average traffic would come, but your more royal guests would come in through this entrance here. And I dug out this harbor here so like the big boats could at least make it into here, and then these smaller boats would be able to traffic people in and out, and then they would be able to land here. And then once they land, they can travel up this way, and like I said, this is like the king's private entrance. And it would enter down into this entrance here. And then from here they have a couple options. You know, they can go up the stairwells here. As I show this, I realize like it's too much to show.
It's so much.
Here's one of my fountains out in the yard.
You have like 40-minute video of this.
And I like this fountain because it has sort of like the intake on it, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like the water's recycling through.
Here's the Godswood. I actually built all these trees by hand. I think it's cool because they're all like way above the player's head. Enough that you can walk around in here. And then I think the redstone torches on the post look nice, and it leads out to our private water supply. So if this castle was sieged, we have our own private spring in here that runs down to the ocean.
This is actually, like, one of my favorite parts of the castle.
So this runs out to the ocean.
Peaceful.
Yeah, this I built all by scratch, and I like this because it has my little, like, gated, like, entrance where water can leave, just like in Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Where,
Yeah,
where like the badass dude runs in with like the bomb, and that's how he gets into the castle. Only my entrance isn't on land.
The Olympic torch runner guy?
Yeah. He gets shot in the neck 4 times by Legolas, and he still makes it. He's fucking hero. I don't care what anyone says. And then, like I said, all of these outer walls, especially around the Godswood, and the whole thing really, maybe I'll run it here when I'm done. But down here is my library. The library's fairly large. It's actually 2 floors too, so I don't know that I need to show you the bottom floor, but it's pretty similar to this one. And then, like I said, all of these walls are connected, so you can literally like run all the way around the castle. You can see this one leads down here, and then this would lead like clear around to the other side. If you wanted to go, but so the whole thing's pretty well mapped out. Well, mapped out's not the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I guess the last thing I would show for this tour would be like the Mage's Towers, which are right here, and I think they're actually pretty cool. There's 2 ways in. One is from the roof up here, I think. Oh yeah, there's an entrance back here. And then the other one's from way down at the bottom of the stairs there. So this is kind of like where like the mage would be. Or wizard, or what have you. He's got his own little, like, botanical garden in the roof. Why can't I? And when it flips off, it closes, and then the lights come on. So you can water with rain if you need to. And yeah, I mean, that was 1 day cycle, so I don't think we were out for more than 10 minutes or so. I'll show you the...
I like the design of the top of that Mage Tower. It almost looks like where the Eye of Sauron would sit.
I had originally built something in glass, you know, with like lava inside it, but I decided against it. But yeah, you know, some
of these tower tops even look new to me, dude. I don't even know if I've seen you with some of these stair designs. It looks really cool. I don't even know if I've ever noticed it.
Yeah. I don't know, there's some expression, it's like the something's in the details. You'd have to look around to see all that kind of stuff, but I really think that this castle came out pretty cool. I'll give you the night view of it. But, you know, my favorite features are, I actually like the outer walls and how the town's contained inside the walls.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty cool. I really like this outer castle here, which I don't think gets enough hype. I like this 3-tiered structure that it has. And then if anybody wanted to assault from this side, they'd have to cross the river, and then there would be like an outer castle to meet them. Oh yeah, and then there's the lighthouse out here. But yeah. I think that's the whole video. I could definitely show anybody. Obviously there's boats out here. I didn't really look closely at them, but they're pretty basic. The boats are actually pretty well finished. I think I've been working on them, but, you know, they have multiple floors in them and stuff. I think there's actually another floor below me, but I don't know that for sure. Oh yeah, there is. But like I said, it's a work in progress. How am I going to get out? All right. But anyway, I hope you guys like it. I've spent a lot of time on this castle. Thanks all to Debbie Pastor for all the support through the days and years and stuff.
For sure. Yeah, I did a lot of watching.
And I hope you guys, I hope you guys will check out some of our other videos. We're definitely going to bring more to you, and I hope you liked my castle. I've been Father McHale.
And I'm Old Dirty Passer.
When I say I've been, I mean I still am and will continue to be. And you guys take care.
Be good, guys.